always funny that in Nigeria that we don't even have database. Our leaders or the politicians, they hate anything, being recorded to have statistics. They don't like it. I'm sure that is the reason why APC people are really angry with Peter Obi when he talks about statistics. And at this age and time, we don't even know who is who are the invaders. We don't know those who are coming from other countries that they have even registered as Nigerians. That is why it is always difficult. They always do select and pick or cherry pick. They call it empowerment. They cherry pick some people they want to help, and they will not target everybody as been this. That's how we are even having problem of our population, whether we are 180 million, whether we are 200, whether we are 200 and something million. Nobody knows. It's just guesswork. I don't understand. These guys are full of all manner of things. We have over 80 million Christians in Nigeria. How can we disrespect that religion? According to Shagari, the Muslim ticket by the All Progressives Congress has made two strong party members to leave the party. Babache Lawa and Yakubu Dogara have announced their support for opposition parties this week, and these are men who have a huge stake in the northern politics, most especially in the northeast. Mukhtar Shagari, a former deputy governor of Sokoto State, has spoken about the Muslim ticket adopted by the APC and how it sounds as a disrespect to Christian northerners. He identified as a lot of Christians are angry, and that they have a right to be disappointed with the same faith ticket with Bola Ahmed Tinubu opted for. According to him, Christians are meant to be respected in the Nigerian political system. He said, I want to remind people, even people who are Muslims, that when Muslims are being terrorists in Mecca, Prophet Muhammad asked them to give to Ethiopia to a Christian king, and they went there and were embraced and accepted. And when the Christians presented their case, Prophet Muhammad realized that the difference between him and the Christians is just a small thread. We have over 80 million Christians in Nigeria. How can we disrespect these people? How can we disrespect that religion? Okay. So guys, you've heard what this man says. I don't know what you make out of it, but a lot of mixed reactions, whether some people understand what he said or not. We begin to hear Nigerians' reactions to this. But I just believe that his message is as simple as that, meaning that he's not supporting the Muslim tickets. The Christians in Nigeria are up to 130 million and Muslims may be 70 million. You are right, and not 80. He said in the north only. You were born and bred with a stinking lies. Only a senseless liar like you will pretend not to know the truth that Muslims have always been the great majority of the population in Nigeria right from independence. I think this particular person is not happy with the statements made by this Mukhtar Shagari. Is Kasim Abdullahi, proving that since independence that the population of the Muslim people are more than that of the Christians. That is what he's saying. Well, is that why you are shaking your shoulder with a Muslim ticket? Well, time will tell. Who and who is disrespecting any religion? Why do we have to base anything we do in this country on religion? Many states in our country have same faith ticket. People of other faiths are not complaining. People who are arguing about this same faith ticket, what have they done to benefit the faith or the country? The problem is that we love to pretend a lot. We love to pretend a lot. When we see the consequences of some things, we don't do anything. But when you are beginning to take decision on those things, then you begin to ask people that, oh, what is this? Have we not seen what has been happening? Even the posture of Buhari himself, have we not seen it? And even the same Buhari once said that if he had the opportunity of becoming the president of this country, which he made a statement some years back, that he will what did they this what did they call this this particular thing they said it will do, it's not really Islamized, but it will do Sharia, yeah, that it will make Sharia compulsory in Nigeria. And with this body language of Buhari, you know what it stands for. But unfortunately, it is just so difficult for him to do. And we have seen a lot of people who lives have been taken all in the accounts of blasphemy. That kind of a thing cannot happen in a sane environment that the president will not even issue a statement and say, no, this cannot be happening. But it will come out and be sitting on the fence and you understand where it belongs or where it stands on those issues. When they talk about a blasphemy, it was really rampant, I think, this year. What did he do? He did nothing. We have been seeing a lot of, we are even talking about go to Southern Kaduna, go to all of those places that the Christians have been. We have been seeing a lot of things. These guys have been saying it. So I don't know why people will not be thinking that it does not matter. It does not matter. When we are experiencing those things because we don't want to accept the truth. Nothing happened without anything. People are seeing what is happening. People are experiencing this, and that's why they say no. Just like the issue of Ruga, just like the issue of Ruga, we saw even since Buhari came on board, when the people said we don't want to Ruga, before they said they don't want Ruga, there were things that have been happening with this issue of a S-men, and you now tell us that oh, anybody can stay anywhere. Is it not glaring? Well, please let us know the truth. Go and hire an atheist instead if you think it doesn't matter. Missed faith ticket if for national cohesion, equality, and above all, bringing all hands on deck. Some of you don't even know and still don't want to learn. In as much we don't speak one language in this country, especially that language, and we have a people with different culture and different religion. When they are being mixed together, when we are being mixed together, called Nigeria, called all of us Nigerians, definitely this kind of a thing will happen. It will definitely happen. And that is the genesis of our problems. So you cannot tell us that, oh, it does not matter. We don't have the same culture. We don't practice the same religion. We have the culture so scattered all over the place. It is bound to happen. And when you are doing this kind of thing, you have to consider all of those things. When people begin to use all those UK, US, and other countries as a reference point, that they don't draw those. No, ask God, I mean, even start from their ethnicity. How many cultures do they have? How many languages do they speak there? Go and check. So when you begin to compare them with Nigeria, you should look at all of those things from that angle. When you have people of different race, it is always bound to happen like that. And that is why a wise person must consider all of those things. Well, if it were to be Christian ticket, will a madman like you say the same thing? Who is saying that Christians are not more, or whatever they are there from the beginning? That is what Nigeria is made of, Muslims and Christians, and it has to be followed like that. The nation is so sensitive now in line of religion than before. The same faith now cannot work. Let us say no to the same faith ticket. Time will tell. Okay, tell us when we are ripe as a nation for that. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.